What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Flux. Now, guys, Flux is awesome. I want to explain why Flux is awesome because I think it's incredibly well positioned within the crypto space to get huge businesses involved. There are a lot of cryptos attempting this, and I want to explain why I think Flux is outstanding in that regard. There's also been some pretty significant news about the ever-growing or ongoing situation with regards to Celsius, and some really dirty business has been done. And you know, guys, if you want to know the gossip, this is pretty interesting gossip. So I'll go over that as well. Before I get into that, guys, if you're new to the channel, you might be wondering why you want to listen to me. So, because anyone can make a bloody YouTube channel about crypto. So, these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. They're the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel, and you know, I was telling everyone why I own them. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released videos about them, and you were still holding all those coins, you've done literally the worst thing possible in an investment cycle, and you bought and never done anything with them, you'd be in profit still for $8 grand. Now that's profit. But if you had done the right thing, which is buy them low, sell them high, if you'd have done the right thing, you could have, and sold them last year, you could have been in profit for $123K. That is a massive $115,000 difference. Now, if you guys want to, these are not the coins I own anymore, by the way. If you want to see the coins I own, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share every coin I buy, every coin I sell. Now, guys, the markets are down, so I'm buying. I've got a portfolio right now that's looking beautiful. I'm going to be adding to the coins I've got, as well as putting in some new coins that I think are going to do massive gains. If you guys want to make these kind of gains, go read copymycrypto.com. And look through the site. Everything's verifiable because it's all on YouTube. You can go through all my old videos. And I'll point something out. Phantom tops that list. That's no coincidence. I did a Udemy course about Phantom where I said it was the best investment of the year. It would 100x, and it did a 677x. So if you want to make those kind of gains, go to the site, read through it. On our site, we have a beginner's guide as well, which is step by step for anyone, because there's a lot of people that have never invested anything. Make it as simple as possible, how to buy, how to sell. So if you want to get started, like I say, go read the site. Now, Flux. Flux, currently priced at 82 cents, market cap of $228 million. And I am a big fan of Flux. I think it's outstanding. And the reason for this is what they're building. So they are building, effectively, blockchain as a service. So you are looking at a time where businesses more and more need to get into blockchain, because it's so much more secure than the current ecosystems that we have. Now, Flux itself has 13,500 decentralized nodes. So what that means is, right, there are 13,500 different nodes. And nodes are simply where the transactions go through. So if any one of them goes down, it literally has no impact on Flux. Doesn't affect them whatsoever. You know, so they've got no single point of failure. They've got no congestion on the network. And you've got to bear in mind, there are so often within crypto, you know, a lot of places claim to be decentralized. Flux is. That matters. You know, it's like, there's, as an example, if you're unfamiliar with what centralization is. So say you've got a takeaway that runs, or say you're looking at, say you've got a takeaway that has literally one delivery driver. and that one delivery driver goes, I'm going to pull a sickie. That takeaway's fucked because that's a centralized point, right? But if they've got 11 delivery drivers, it doesn't matter if that one pulls a sickie because they've got 10 other people that can do it. It's a similar principle, right? So Flux is completely secure. And what they're doing is setting up their network to be used by as many businesses or app developers as possible. And they are growing at a massive rate. Their ecosystem continues to grow. The world of Flux, that's their ecosystem. The ecosystem just means anything that interacts with whatever you're talking about. So in this regard, the ecosystem of Flux, the world of Flux, everything that uses Flux. And look at the list of dApps they've got that utilize Flux, whether it's Yearn or Keeper, Codex, Osmosis, Presearch, Aave. That's not the full list of dApps, by the way. There are tons and tons and tons. Games are utilizing Flux. They are growing at an exponential rate. They're growing so fast. It's staggering. And one of the big benefits of Flux is if you're a holder of Flux, you can run a node. So you can be one of your computer, as long as you've got the required configuration for your computer. So you need certain amounts of RAM, certain CPU data. But if you can do all of that, you have a computer that can run a node if you've got all the requirements. Now, these aren't the requirements, that's the total. And you only need to hold about 1,000, and then you start earning money day in and day out because your computer's putting through a bunch of the transactions, which again is a really cool way to boost your earnings. Really good way. And I can show you on their site how they run things. So where is it? Let's see. So we've got the nodes, so active nodes. That's just annoying. Okay. Let's have a look at the dashboard anyway. Okay, so that's not updated. Also, by the way, Flux is partly proof of work. If you're unfamiliar with proof of work is literally just your computer solves really complex mathematical problems. That's how you mine cryptos. So you solve complicated mathematical problems. Not talking, 2 add 2. You're talking insane ones that require a computer to solve that you can't really do with a calculator. Yeah. But in terms of CPU, so the CPU history, as you can see, these are the nodes that are currently running. So each one requires a certain amount of Flux to be held to run those nodes, but the payouts are pretty damn good. And miners have been moving towards Flux more and more and more. The reason for this is they want to make more money. Miners, by the way, are some of the smartest people in crypto. A lot of the miners mined Bitcoin when Bitcoin was like $1, $2, right? So they go where the money is, and a lot of miners have moved to Flux. Why have they moved to Flux? Because they see long-term potential to make a lot more money. So they're using their computing power to mine Flux, since Ethereum stopped mining altogether. And that's relevant because, again, these miners know where the money is. They've been in the market for a lot longer. And Flux, like I say, their dApp selection is outstanding. The overall amount of projects that are starting to move towards Flux is insanely large. I do expect that we're going to see Flux being one of the pivotal blockchain services out there for businesses down the line, because their setup for Web3 is outstanding. And Flux long term, look, It's got their max supply is 440 million. This can easily be a $10 coin because that would be a market cap of 4.4 billion, which is small potatoes when you look at the fact that the overall market has been is going to be running rampant over the next 10 years. And Flux can do this in a lot less time. A lot less time. I think one of the strongest, certainly one of the strongest services out there. But what do you guys think? You know, is there a proof of work you like more? Is there a blockchain as a service platform you like more? Is there a crypto that has more nodes that you like more? Let me know in the comments down below and like the video. Oh, by the way, a lot of the people, about 80% of the people that ever view this channel are returning viewers, but don't subscribe. So subscribe to the channel, man. Do me a favor. Come on. And Flux also have Zelcore, which is a very, very cool way for you to download and start utilizing Flux and utilizing your wallet and your assets. So this is a wallet that you can download on your phone or your computer. You can it interacts with tons and tons and tons of the apps that are already out there for crypto. Very, very useful if you are a Flux holder, because you can add damn near every asset. Really, really cool feature of what they have been building. And I like it. I really like it. And I think, you know, its all-time high was $3 or thereabouts, $3.10, $3.20. Can it reach $10? Of course it can. Of course it can. Again, everything you're looking at when you're looking at the potential for price, you're looking at scale. You scale it from basically what you think the biggest cryptos are going to do. Bitcoin, 100K? Probably. Certainly there and about. Ethereum, 10K. So Bitcoin would have a 1.92 trillion market cap. Ethereum would have 1.1 trillion, 1.2 trillion. So how much do the altcoins scale? Especially the strongest altcoins, and Flux is one of them. Maybe $10 is a massive understatement. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think? And guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, at this moment in time, come check out Copy My Crypto. Go read the site. It's everything on the site is verifiable because it's all on my YouTube channel. It's all on the history of my YouTube channel. You can go through it. But read through it. Because the beauty of Copy My Crypto is I share everything I'm doing, every coin I buy and sell. I send an email out the moment I'm buying anything, or the moment I'm selling anything. And remember, one of the biggest problems people have in the crypto market is selling at the wrong point. That's taken out of it because you can copy my crypto and you can see exactly what I'm doing. And I've said it before, like Phantom, you know, wasn't a guess. It was the only massive call I made in terms of Udemy ever. And next time I'm just telling the members. So if you want to get ahead of everyone else in the markets and make those gains, you know, $2,000 into Phantom when I did that Udemy course would have made you a millionaire. So if you want to make those kind of gains, you can go read the site. And if you like it, you've got a decision to make. The last bit, Celsius. Friggin' Celsius. Guys, we've got to talk about this, even for just a minute. But the top 3 executives cashed out 56 million in crypto before the company suspended all customer withdrawals. So before they stopped any customer at Celsius from withdrawing their money, the 3 top executives withdrew all their own money. Withdrew $56 million from the custody accounts that they had for the company. So they took the company's money, they withdrew it, and they banked it, while they held everyone else's money. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. So bear in mind, and the CEO Mashinsky withdrew 10 million in May 2022. Leon withdrew a 7 million between May 27th and May 31st, and Goldstein withdrew around 13 million and an additional 7.8 million worth of Celsius. Oh yeah, and Mashinsky drew, Leon withdrew an additional 4 million in Celsius. Absolute disgrace. But one thing people have to remember with all of this is, look, if your crypto is on an exchange, if your crypto is in one of these earning platforms, it's not your money, because they can all do this. Binance can do this if it wants. And you never know what business people are doing outside of the business that they claim. And if they put themselves in a bad situation, then whose money are they going to take first? Or if they put themselves in a bad situation that they can't give you the money you own, you're in trouble. Ledger, Trezor, get your stuff, or MetaMask even, but like get your stuff on a decentralized wallet, or get your stuff on a cold wallet, like going to Ledger's website or Trezor's website. Get your stuff secure, because any exchange can tumble. Nothing is too big to fail. Remember the Lehman Brothers. They failed. Everyone thought they were too big to fail. Nothing in crypto is too big to fail. So get your stuff secure so that this doesn't happen to you guys. And that's it from me. Take care.